Hello there guys, Wayne here from Luna's World. Welcome to X-Plane 11. This is not Microsoft 2020 you're seeing, but rather X-Plane 11, and doesn't it look beautiful? Anyway, this video is not really about X-Plane. Well, it kind of is, but kind of isn't. I'm going to be talking about Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Is it 20 or 21? I'm not sure. Anyway, 2020 I think. And talk about, all the stuff surrounding it, and I'm not going to be adding anything that hasn't already been said really, but this is kind of my own view. I've put up this video for a long time because I haven't wanted to jump on the clickbait bandwagon. Whenever a new sim comes out, there's always hype, yeah, for good reason though. I mean, this simulator does look incredible. I've seen all of the videos. I'm an insider. I am just as excited as everybody else. It looks incredible. I'm certainly not going to bash it at all because it looks like this is new technology where, obviously the surrounding world is going to be streamed to some extent using maps, and that will of course take a lot of load off the CPU, hopefully allowing us to get really high frames or decent frames within the sim itself. That's remained to, we don't know yet regarding that sort of thing. There's a lot of things we don't know. However, the things that we do know, it is very, very exciting. This is new technology. It looks, sounds and feels incredible by all accounts. And yeah, what a great time to be alive and within our hobby. So, but you've heard all this before. You can go and see the videos, you can have a look yourself. You don't need me to tell you it looks amazing. I only hope that these videos that they're churning out, I only hope that this is not the very best. In other words, I hope that we have a lot of fidelity in other parts of the world, not just places like London, Paris, Rome, America, New York. I hope we get a decent level. I'm not expecting glorious, beautiful detail in every part of the world. It's impossible. But for example, I live in Thailand. I would love to be able to fly around Thailand. There is no decent scenery for Thailand really, for X-Plane 11 for example. So that would really fill a gap in my flying experience. Detailed maps of Bangkok and the countryside are available. I have produced some ortho tiles. They're okay. They need a lot of work to clean up with, especially down south where they get a lot of rain, a lot of clouds. So it would be amazing to see not just Thailand, but less popular or more interesting parts of the world. Africa, for example, we rarely see any flight sim videos over Africa because there's no scenery basically. Parts of Russia, parts of a lot of Asia as well, India. Anyway, so hopefully this new technology whereby it streams maps from Bing or Google or however it does it will maybe solve that problem to some extent. So that's going to be incredible. The weather system looks amazing, the lighting looks amazing, the aerodynamics look just mind-blowingly good. The sounds, I don't know if you just saw the recent video on the sounds, how they've recorded the sounds. I mean, this is next level stuff, there's no doubt about it. Absolutely incredible. I'm really excited. I'm excited as the most excited person that you see hovering around the Facebook groups asking ridiculous questions like, is it going to simulate squirrels? Are we going to be able to fly to the moon? Things like this. I mean, it's quite comical to be honest. But I tell you what isn't comical though. People that think they tend to be people that say things like, oh, Microsoft, take my money now. I don't care what it costs. I'm gonna delete X-Plane as soon as it comes out. I'm never gonna fly with any other simulator apart from this one. To me, that's just a really, really odd thing to say because A few reasons. The first reason is we don't know for sure if this simulator is going to be good enough. I think it probably will be, but we don't know yet. It's not out. We don't know what the system specs are going to be. We don't know what the performance is going to be. My instinct tells me that this is going to be, you know, an incredible simulator that is going to be in for the most part what we all really want. But however, you know, right now we don't know. So the other thing to mention is, of course, that X-Plane, most people are well invested with the current sims. So X-Plane 11, Prepared, even FSX, and Aerofly. I mean, add-ons are not cheap. Most of us have invested a good amount of money. So it's silly to say we're just going to throw this away and just focus on one simulator, especially as we just don't have to do that at all. You know, I'm still going to fly X-Plane 11 or X-Plane 12 or whatever it is, because I believe in this simulator. I really enjoy flying in X-Plane. I love the array of aircraft and scenery that is available. So unless Microsoft Flight Simulator is going to far outweigh X-Plane 11, and to be honest, even if it does, I'm confident in Laminar Research that they're going to keep updating X-Plane. I don't think there's any competition here. Laminar Research are not sweating. They're not kind of worrying about this because they're on their own trajectory. They're doing their own thing. They are. I mean, Austin has certainly got his own vision, and a lot of people just like where it's going. You know, I certainly do. I think Vulcan is going to bring a lot of visual improvement. It's going to really open up the platform for third-party developers, and it's going to change. You know, not overnight, but certainly over the next year or so. I think we'll see a lot of incredible improvements. So basically on this channel, you're going to see a lot of videos on Microsoft Flight Simulator when it comes out. You're equally going to keep seeing X-Plane 11 or 12. I did make the decision not to fly Prepared anymore. Of course, I still have it, but it's not installed, and that's really down to the flight model of the sim itself. Yes, A2A made that better, but still, it's just not enough for me. I don't fly airliners as much as, you know, people who use Prepared do. I love GA flying. I also love airline flying, tube liner flying, but I don't do enough of it just to keep Prepared on my system. Plus, I think that with Zibo and you know, Flight Factor, there's some good level airliners out there to fly, so that kind of satisfies my need. Especially the Zibo 737 is completely amazing. So yeah, that's kind of my 2 cents. I know it's taken me a long time to reveal or tell or talk about Microsoft Flight Simulator. I am as excited as everybody else. I really am. I can't wait for it to come out. I'm just maybe a little bit more cautious. Maybe not cautious, but I'm a little bit more kind of reserved because I truly am happy with X-Plane as it is in the future of X-Plane. I'm not an X-Plane fanboy. If Microsoft Flight Simulator is hands down heaps better than X-Plane, then you'll see more videos of that. You know, I want the best flying experience possible on my desktop PC, and that's kind of what it boils down to. Even if it is incredible, I'm not going to ditch X-Plane because I also believe in the direction of where it's going. So it's an exciting time to have 2 high-end simulators being developed. Not side by side, they're different things, but in tandem with each other. And that's kind of how I see it, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. You know, if you disagree, if you agree, if you want to talk about, you know, why I'm wrong. I'm very happy to not argue, but to listen to you and see what you have to say. But I mean, just look at the footage, you know, you're seeing now. X-Plane is an incredible simulator with an amazing array of aircraft and incredible third-party add-ons. And yeah, we have to pay for that, you know, but I don't mind. I want to support these incredible developers that bring this level of detail to this platform. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, please subscribe and like if you haven't already, and look forward to doing more videos for you very soon. Take care, guys. Speak to you later. Bye.